On this episode of Bun and C,
I have some really big news.
what?
You're not the only one that's pregnant.
It's me.
I had a really good time last night. I just called to say.
Okay, you guys, so we have someone special here to introduce. She's the pregnant one, not me.
What up, Z?
Yeah.
Z-Dog.
Zoe. So this is Hannah's best friend of like 20 plus years.
Yes.
And let's tell the people about you.
So I am Hannah's best friend since we're like 10 years old. I would also say she's my best friend.
Yeah.
It sounds so like Hannah's
You're not just...
No, 100%.
Yeah, so we are each other's best friends. We've pretty much been through all of life's major firsts together.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, first time in detention eating those delicious sun butter sandwiches, first boyfriends, first breakups, both of our parents' separations, my wedding.
My wedding.
Yeah. Major milestone birthdays, like traveling the country together.
Yes.
And now we are both pregnant with our first baby.
I know.
So-
This is so
How
exciting.
exciting. God
Yeah,
is good.
It's amazing.
Yes.
God
Yeah.
gave us the ultimate gift, honestly.
know.
We always said we've never given each other a birthday present ever.
Yes, it's a tradition.
Because it's like, why do that?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
now he gives us babies that are due on each other's birth month, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. So
Yeah, this is gonna be really fun to like see you guys both in like your mom era together and to just experience it from
Yeah, it's
outside
Crazy to
looking
think
in.
about.
I
Yeah.
know. Who am I gonna travel with?
Us and our babies, of course.
Okay.
thanks
We
for
have
being
the-
here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
of
my
course.
god.
Yeah, this is like ultimate time right now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This is so
crazy.
special for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
how are you feeling in motherhood so far?
Man, it's been a journey.
Yeah.
Honestly. So I'm only 22 weeks. I know you're 38 right now, so you're way farther ahead than me.
Uh-huh.
But every day is a little bit different.
Mhm.
Honestly, it's hit me a little harder than I expected that it would.
Yeah.
So some days I feel like amazing. Obviously, every day I feel like so blessed
Yeah.
and excited.
Yeah.
I'm having a daughter. Her name's gonna be Audie, so I think
Aw.
about her all the time. I can't wait to meet her.
Aw.
But it's like, yeah, it has its challenges for sure, physically, mentally, emotionally. But
Yeah.
I know like it's all gonna be worth it to hold that sweet little
Absolutely.
baby at the end of the day. So
Such a blessing for
Yes.
sure.
I know.
for sure.
So exciting.
Yes,
yeah.
I know.
And then if I have a boy, because we don't know, they could get married or be
Yeah.
best friends.
Just be
Or if
besties.
it's a girl, they could be besties.
That's
like
what Colin
us.
said. He was like, they're either gonna be besties or an arranged marriage.
Seriously.
That's cute. That's
I
cute.
know.
One of us is gonna have to move. So
Yes, we've been doing this long distance best friendship for a little
Way
while now.
too long.
This is probably the hardest it's ever been, though. I feel like, you know, just being pregnant and
Yeah.
not being a little
Yeah.
bit like closer in distance.
Absolutely.
It's like a shared experience, but we're also so far apart that it's like we're doing it by ourselves, kind of.
oh, definitely.
You know, it's like we're connected in the fact that we're pregnant, but we're separated by 4 hours.
I
and
do
like
think
200
that's
miles.
why we're best friends, though.
Yes, of course.
Because we
Yeah.
operate so well. Like,
Yeah.
because
yeah.
if we were close together in like distance, like proximity wise, we
Yeah.
wouldn't be best friends.
Really?
No, we would be. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She's like, no, we ain't best friends. We can live
We've
together.
always said that, like, because, like, we always can
It's just
link
pick up
back
where we
up,
left off,
pick up where we
yeah.
left off. It's just, that's just kind of how our friendship's always
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
For
But
sure.
now that we have kids, I feel like you can move up here. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm not
of
moving
course.
down there.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously.
Oh my gosh. There's been so much times that we've had though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is there any like particular moments that have stuck out to either of you for like y'all's friendships? I know it's probably like so many memories, obviously.
Yeah.
It's been so
You can
many
answer
years.
that one.
I think probably like a recent one I would say was my wedding weekend.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That was such a fun weekend we had. And that was like really the first time that you got to spend a lot of time with Colin, my fiance, my husband now.
Yeah. That
And
was,
we traveled, we picked you up in Los Angeles at the airport there. Or was it San Jose?
San Jose.
San Jose. We picked you up. We drove all the way to Big Sur. We had all these adventures. We went hiking. We broke into a park that clearly said it was closed. And like we're walking along. I think I may or may have not taken an edible that day.
Oh, probably
And
not.
I was like taking some pictures of Hannah, and she's like standing next to this little spot, and she was like, "Is this giving?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's giving. This looks so good." And all of a sudden, I just see like a park ranger walk up
No.
right behind her. And he was like, "You guys know this park is closed, right? Like, you're not supposed to be here." And he's like rounding up a couple other people, and we're walking back up. This place was so clearly closed. There was signage everywhere. And it's like this steep to walk back up because they're doing construction.
Mhm.
And we're walking up, And my husband's like, okay, guys, we're going to make a run for it.
Yes, I was so scared. And you were like, we're not going to run.
My heart was pounding so hard. We were getting married the next day. I was like, we're not running from the cops and spending our wedding day in jail. We have like all these, like, these people are waiting for us to get married here.
Oh my God, that's
So
funny.
that was really fun. And we went and got drinks together afterwards.
Yes.
And we just like spent a really special weekend together. And like, I'll never forget that.
That was
weekend.
one of the
It was
best
so fun.
weeks. Yeah, it was so much fun.
I love that.
And she actually told me, that was in 23, the end of 23, she actually told me,
Yes.
I think that you're near, like, starting your life and finding a person.
Yeah, so like by this time next year, I feel like you're gonna have found your person. Like I just had a feeling.
Yeah.
I remember
it's
telling
my
that was the
person.
wedding weekend. Yeah.
My little
Yeah.
person. So,
Wow.
A lot changes
I know.
in a short period of time.
Well, it's like a best friend. You can kind of sense that, though. Maybe,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and she was right.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Okay. Good times.
Good times.
yes. So obviously, we've taken so many trips together, like
Yes.
us three. I feel like we're all so close, too, when we do that. So, where has been the trip that is like, ooh, the best one? I don't even know how to explain.
I can
Like,
answer
what's your
this
opinion
one
on, like,
first.
your...
I just, like, my birthday Vegas trips.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's just those trips that, like, we'll just go down to the ground without
To the
Into the grave. Into the grave.
Those are, like, my most favorite memories.
Oh yeah. I feel like we never had a bad day in Vegas.
I just feel like we have had so many memories on those Vegas birthday trips, and
Epic.
they stick out to me, and I'm just forever just like, questionable things happen, but it was the best time that we can always look back on and be like,
Literally
those were
so
the
much
days.
fun.
Those were the
Ooh.
days, you
Yeah.
know? So yeah, Vegas trips,
Absolutely.
I would say so
Yeah.
myself.
Definitely. What about you?
I would say Vegas for sure.
Yeah.
That was really fun. And then just like memorable, like crazy things we've done. I feel like our trip to New York City,
Oh, yeah.
when we were just like hanging out with different promoters all weekend, and
Yeah.
there was like this one super weird promoter that we met with. and I
Yeah,
don't
that
know
was
why.
that was odd.
We agreed to like go back to his apartment, but
Oh
he
my
like
God.
had all these cats and
That was
black-
fucking weird,
He
bro.
started
It was-
taking his shirt off and showing us his cat tattoos.
like, we gotta
And we're
go.
like, I think we should leave. Like, what are we doing?
And I had a
here?
black wig on.
yeah.
black wig on.
Why did I have a black wig on?
You wanted to be.
I was in my wig era.
Yeah.
I
You
was
were having a wig moment.
Yeah, I was
Totally.
having like a wig moment. That was
Yeah.
odd.
Yeah.
I go back, I'm like, that was a bad move. I shouldn't have done that.
No.
Yeah, that was great. And then Hawaii was like so beautiful.
No,
Yeah.
Maui was probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
my
sure.
my favorite trip that we've taken because it was
Yeah.
just like stunning,
Yeah.
unreal.
The road
hike,
to Hana was
The road to Hana,
That was
everything.
terrible.
Those passion
I was
fruit
hungover
drinks.
as fuck.
Mm,
I'm about to vomit.
yeah,
That was
fun.
karma. That was God saying, don't be rude.
No.
Oh, my
goodness.
gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
Lots
no.
of good trips.
Yeah. Well, next in this motherhood era, we're gonna have to take a trip. Obviously.
Yes.
Where would you guys want to go?
I really want to go to Europe,
Yeah.
which is a bold thing to say as someone who's about to have
With a
a
newborn.
baby, but I just always have imagined myself like
Yeah.
in Europe with my baby. I don't know, just going on a really cool trip.
I
It's been,
know.
like,
100%.
2 weeks, and
I just said
just-
last night, I guess I'll take my baby to Italy because
Yeah.
You have
I've
to
always
though.
wanted to go, and now it's baby time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
time.
because you guys are gonna have babies doesn't stop us.
Oh no,
Yeah.
there's life
I
after.
want to make it a priority. Like that's one thing that my mother-in-law always did
Mhm.
with like my husband's mom with all of her kids. Is
Yeah.
like they went on family vacations every year,
Mhm.
and they had traditions, and they always made sure to go and like do family stuff together
Yeah.
and travel.
Yeah.
And I think it's so important.
100%.
You know? So I really want to make that a priority.
Yeah.
It's meaningful. Those memories will last forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have the question of the night.
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh,
So tell me, Zoe.
I'm scared.
She did mention
I am
that
too.
she was 22
Two.
22 weeks. I'm 38, so we're like halfway, kind of, right?
Mhm.
Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
Okay, I'm scared.
Were you really trying not to get pregnant?
Oh, 100% not. 100%. It turns out I'm just very bad at tracking my ovulation.
Oh.
No, it's funny. I called her and I was freaking out, and I told her, like, "Oh my God, I'm pregnant!" Like obviously, she's married. She's on her way. I'm like freaking out, and then she's like, I think I'm gonna get off my birth control. Like, I was like, okay, but I'm definitely not ready to get pregnant. But like it's gonna be time in like a year or so. And then like the bitch calls me 6-8 weeks later, Hannah, I think I'm pregnant.
Okay, so like backstory, like a month before you got pregnant, we had been on our family beach vacation.
Yeah.
We've gone every year with Colin's family.
Yeah.
It's one of their traditional trips that they do. And my husband and I had a conversation, and I was like, we started talking about it's almost like time to start trying for babies. And I wanted to be off birth control for 6 months.
Yeah.
So
It was like a month.
yeah. So what we talked about was like, hey, let me get off birth control like in the next like month or two, and then in January of 2025 we'll start trying. That way, I don't know, I just feel like you should have it out of your system for 6 months.
Yeah.
True.
And so I was 3 months into that and using the Natural Cycles app, which funnily enough, when I was explaining it to him like later on, he was like, didn't Hannah get pregnant on that? And I was like,
Okay, 2 years.
yeah, I was like, she had 2 years. I was like, this could take forever.
I
was
did
like,
really
this-
good.
I was like, this app is very accurate.
Yeah.
It's fine. It works very accurately.
Natural cycles, you don't work.
Yeah, and it didn't even occur to me that I was possibly even pregnant until the day before I missed my period.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Like,
wow.
I had no idea. So, yeah.
I love it. I actually think it's the greatest gift from God that
Amen.
Yeah.
two besties get to be pregnant together. And I can't wait for you to experience all this uncomfortable pain that I'm in right now.
Well, it's funny because my sister-in-law, she's actually pregnant too, and she told me a few weeks ago, she was like, I'd been praying that we would be pregnant at the same time, and I said, well, the
Aw.
Lord heard your prayer.
Aww,
Because
that's
we're
really
due
sweet.
like within a week of each other.
That's so cool. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
sweet.
that. Oh my goodness.
Well, Z, thank you for being on. I'm so
Yes.
excited.
I can't wait.
Another new season.
Absolutely.
I want to ask you
Same.
one more question because you have been like the whole premise of everything is like seasons of Chloe and I, right? And you've seen all of it because you've been right by
Yeah.
my side. So you've
Yeah.
seen all of our adventures too. You've been involved in a lot of our adventures. What are you looking forward to as far as like us three? Because we have a friendship now too, us three.
Yeah.
With your baby, my baby, you know?
I'm looking forward to just us like all hanging out together, and it's gonna be like a totally different vibe, but still
Totally.
the same. You
Yeah.
know, just like a different season of life, and
Yeah.
just chilling and like hanging out with our babies. And I know it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be different for us,
Mhm.
like making the effort to like get together and everything. But
Yeah.
I think that our babies are gonna bring Chloe into her next
Oh.
season.
I
Oh,
mean,
you know,
I think so too.
I predict a year from now,
Okay.
as I predicted
Zoe?
for Bun,
Uh-oh.
that
Zoe did
you
it.
know,
Maybe.
the
Maybe.
right man is gonna be walking into Chloe's life.
Gotta
Whatever the
find
good
her
Lord
dada.
wants.
Yeah. What are
Yes.
you most excited about?
Just like I can feel, I've just feel a new woman that has been born in
Yeah.
me, you know, and I just feel like I'm excited to experience that
Yeah.
because only motherhood can do that, and I already know that's already been done, and I
Yeah.
feel like I've just changed so much. Like your mental changes, your priorities change, like how you see
growth.
and look at everything is so different, and like it takes this to be in here for you to get that.
Yeah.
You know, and like you really don't know it until it's there.
happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. And you hear that all day long, and then when it happens to you, you're like, no, this is
It's
real.
like a switch. It just, like,
It's a switch for
flips.
sure.
Yeah.
It's just like God's way of like, it's the most like spiritual thing too,
Mhm.
because He's given you this opportunity to be like a portal of life, and it's
Wow.
like crazy that He chose and He chooses people to be like, I want you, I give you this to do it, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that,
That's
and
awesome.
to watch you do the same,
Yes.
you know.
I
Do it
know, two
together.
amazing gifts.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see you guys and y'all's mom era.
Yes.
Mom era.
To do it.
Yes.
Auntie times 2.
Yes. We have your hands full.
Yes,
for sure.
I can't wait.
Well, thanks for being on, Z.
Yeah.
Of course. Anytime.
Love
Can't wait
having
for
you.
our postpartum episode we have to do.
Oh gosh. I won't be here for that.
Something to look forward to.
Okay.
We love you.
Yes, love you.
Love y'all too.
Okay.
So baby countdown is officially on.
It can happen at any moment.
Yes. So you guys make sure you stay tuned for the final episodes of Bun and C.
Where can a pregnant girl find a bathroom around here?
Okay. You're not the only one knocked out.
I had a really good time last night. It was a vibe. I just called to say that I